Well, hello YouTubers. I just decided to have a tidy up on my bench. You know how it is, you keep getting tools out and they don't get put back and you lose them, and I get to a stage where I wind myself up so much and annoy myself so much that I have to do something about it before I can go on any further. And then doing that winds me up even more. I'll give you an example. I have a set of tools I like to use. We all do. We all have tools, our favourite tools. These are bought on Amazon, I think. And I bought another set from Bitsbox. And there's a pouch with all different ones in of these sort of tools, including this one. Now, just a few moments ago, and I mean literally just a few moments ago, I found the pouch with these in, but couldn't find this to put in it, so I could put all my tools together. Now that I have found this one, I now can't find a pouch to put this in it. And it drives me nuts. It really does. I've been pulling my hair out here trying to find stuff, and well, the language was a bit blue, is all I'm prepared to say. I think you can imagine what I'm on about. So the problem is that I have that many components, that many tools, that many chemicals and stuff. I've got to the stage now where I can't find anything. My filing system, well, there is no filing system. It's if I don't find it, buy another one, which is a bit ridiculous, really. I need a filing system for all my bits and pieces. So I have to sort out something. This is my toolbox. I'm just scrolling around slowly because I know whizzing the camera around doesn't. This is my toolbox. It's got everything in there. And no, what I've lost isn't in there. I've already looked. That's my toolbox. As I say, I thought I'd tidy up on here. Wesley Carr sent me a message. He saw one of my videos about the power poles, and what did he say? Maybe when you get home, you should make a hot toddy. Well, I'm having a. Is that zoom? Yeah, I'm having a homemade beer instead. As I've got quite a few gallons of homemade beer. I've had to stop making it because I've had to slow down in drinking it purely because of this operation coming up, really. So anyway, maybe if one of you could jump out of the camera and help me find my missing bits and pieces and then pop back again, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Anyway, just also wanted to say about some new tools that I have bought and all the accessories that goes with it. Just hold on a minute while I go and find them. Well, I just moved one thing, and this is what I was looking for. So whoever it was who reached through the camera to help me find my missing tool and get it all back together again. I hate it when you got stuff and you can't. Anyway, new tools I bought. Are you ready for the grand finale? I bought a Dremel. Absolutely fantastic. This is the one I got. I didn't want to call this one. I didn't want a hassle of charging up and stuff. I've got enough chargers as it is. I have used it a little bit and it's very, very handy. Now, years ago, a lot of years ago, right in the very early days when I was making circuit boards mostly, Pop Radio had a electric motor, which is all it was, with the shaft on the end, with a little chuck, a tiny little chuck, about a quarter of the size of this, to put the drills in to drill your circuit boards. And I boxed it all in with wood, linked the terminals up inside to the back and put a lid on it, as it were, glued it all up so that it wouldn't come apart. and that's what I used. That was my Dremel. I never heard of Dremel in those days, so I basically made up that, and I ended up making a little shaft, and I used to put grindstones on the end of it. And I used to use this in my model aeroplanes for grinding away excess glue. When you've got a blob of glue, you know, it's important when you're making model aeroplanes to keep the weight down. So if you've got an unnecessary big blob of glue, alright, it's only a few grams, but throughout the whole model it does add up. And also you can make holes in the wood bulkheads and things, just to lighten the model without weakening it too much. And that's what I used to use it for. But it was nowhere near as powerful as this one, nowhere near. And I bought a load of tools, a load of bits, and I've got some more on the way. Loads of bits and pieces I bought for it. You see, I don't go in halves with these sort of things. I tend to buy loads and loads of stuff for whatever it is. Well, try not to knock my beer over. I'm trying to do this with one hand. And this is the box it comes in, but it's full of grindstones, and I've got a load more on order. I've got a load of stuff on order for this, little grindstones and polishing wheels. And the only thing I found was that these sandpaper rolls, we'll call them, I suppose, kept slipping on the bung thing, so I stuffed a kitchen towel in there, and that seems to have done the job. Very handy tool, very, very handy. I knew what it was like to use when I had my version of it, and that was handy. This is going to be even more. Also, I bought myself, not only does it work as a drill, but it also works to undo. It's like a screwdriver, electric screwdriver. I saw Doug using, not this one, but a similar kind of idea. And I did say I spent a fortune. I've used it a couple of times, and the battery's on charge at the moment. The only thing I don't like about it is this transformer. It's very small, and it gets very warm, and that kind of worries me a bit. I'm a bit worried about putting the thing on charge and leaving it unattended. I don't want the thing to burst into flames. I mean, it does get very, very hot. You know, tiny little transformer. That's this one here, not this. This is something else. This is the transformer I got by accident. It's a step-down transformer to the American voltage, but it's not a lot of amps, I don't think. Output AC 110 volts, 45 watts. It's no earth connected, sun power. I can't read the rest of that. AC converter model MW2P045. Input 230 volts. Well, I've got 250 here, as you know. Output AC 110 volts, 45 watts. I don't know what that is in amps. I could probably use Ohm's law and find out, but I haven't really bothered. And with it you get this toolkit. I just opened this toolkit out with all the bits in it for it. And this is what came in the little roll that came with it. You've got drills, different types of drills. There's all kinds of extensions. There's Allen keys. I don't know what the quality of them are like, but it's a damn sight better than what I've got. And I've also got these star ones for undoing those like security bolts. I've got nothing like that. Nothing at all. And a lot of the modern stuff has got that kind of thing on. Also, you've got these box sets. I don't know what sizes these are. These are probably metric. Yeah, that one's 13mm, and I think the smallest one. Let's get the smallest one out and see what the smallest one is. 4mm. what I really need is BSA for the brass nuts and bolts, because old radios sometimes have brass fittings in. I had all of that thanks to Polygon, throw all my tools away. You know, I've never forgiven them for doing that. You know, and I bought this some time ago. It's another tool. I didn't buy it at the same time as these Dremel and things, but this is a networking outfit. It's comes in two parts. When I find the other part, there it is. It's in there. There we go. If you're into making your own network cables, I wouldn't do networking for anybody else now, the way I've been treated in the past. You know, the more you do for people, the more they want you to do, and you end up no time for yourself. I learnt that when I was fixing people's computers. I don't do it anymore. I just say I don't know how to do it. Anyway, you can do a scan. You link your wire into the end of there. I'll give you a little demonstration one day. It's a very useful tool, especially if you've got a whole load of wires, and you can send a signal down the one you're interested in, and you can use this probe thing, right, to find the cable. You know, also you've got an amplifier in there, a bit like what you would find in one of those signal tracers to use in radios. I don't think this is suitable for that though, but it will trace a signal being sent through a wire, which is handy enough. And you can put the network cable in one end, network cable in the other one, and it tells you, comes up on these LEDs. You know, and you've got the same on this side. Where are we? Earplug. It's got an earplug facility, so you can, you can hear really weak signals, because some of these network cables can be very long, can't they? Circuitry status, testing, regulating, precision, checking cable, low voltage, verify cable. It's called a wire tracker. You know, it takes a 9-volt battery, 2 9-volt batteries, and there's a little speaker on the back. Yeah. See? That's how sensitive it is. It's actually, I've got almost exactly the same kind of thing on a multimeter, believe it or not, where you can trace wires. Exactly the same thing. But I bought that some time ago. It wasn't very expensive, but if you make network cables like I do, you know, it'll come in handy one day when you've got a problem. See, I like to fix things there and then. I don't want to wait for anything. I don't like waiting for things. This is the reason why I have loads of components all over the place. I don't like to run out of stuff if I use it a lot, or use it at all. You know, I won't buy one resistor, I'll buy 15 or 20, depending upon the value of them. If it's the bigger resistors, I always buy 5 or 10 at a time. Alright, I might never use that value again for ages, but it'll come in one day. But yeah. Okay, that's the end of this video for now. We'll be waffling on long enough. Oh, one more thing before we go. Solder bits. This is my collection of solder bits. These cost an actual bomb to buy, but you only have to buy them once. Once you've bought them, that's it. These come in different sizes, because the small 15 watt iron has a smaller shaft than the 18 and the 25 watt shafts. You can see, I don't know if you can see that in that packet, the size of the holes in the end. See, some are smaller than the others, some are big. You can just about see that, I think. Some of these I've never used. I've just bought them because one day they might come in handy. And it's a good job I did. Obviously, the only thing is you've got to find them. And we know what happened there, don't we? Yeah, so anyway, pardon me, I'm going to enjoy my beer. Tomorrow, as long as nothing happens to me, I feel ill or anything, I should be alright. I'm off tomorrow. And I'm going to wash the towel that I use for the bench. About time it was washed. And fingers crossed, I might have a go at doing the Hakko FR300. Have a bit of a play with that. This is all really waiting for you guys to catch up with the HMV radio, as I am up to number 25 on the parts. I don't want to release them to you too quickly, you know, give you a chance to see them and that. Alright, as I say, onwards and upwards. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my beer. It's very nice. I've got maybe 20 gallons of beer, as well as God knows how much cider. And no, I'm not an alcoholic. I drink moderately. You see, when I was younger, in my 20s, one day I got absolutely smashed. I ain't kidding you. I mean, really, really smashed. I went home ill. I even tried to pick a fight with my foreman. I tried to walk down the stairs without walking down the stairs. I played the best snooker I ever played in my life. Don't ask me why being drunk helps you to play snooker, but because I had a half-size snooker table upstairs. This was MFI. I used to work for MFI years ago. That's a long time ago now. I jacked it in because I got fed up of looking at boxes all day long. It drove me nuts. When I got home, the room was spinning. I was violently sick all the time. I was sick the next morning. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't hold any water down or nothing, or any liquids. I was throwing up all over the place. Not a very good sight. Head was pounding like a good one. I was living with my mum and dad at the time, and my mother made me go to work. And consequently, when they realised how ill I was, they sent me home. And then the next minute, I found out they banned whiskey from the Christmas party. I was very popular because there were other whiskey drinkers there. But they changed their mind in the end, and they started bringing the whiskey back. And, you know, I just disguised the whiskey by very little Coca-Cola and a lot of whiskey. But I didn't do it again, and I vowed never to get drunk like that ever again. And I'm in my 50s now. And I have no intention whatsoever of getting drunk again like that. I'll have a few to get happy and relax, and that's it. Anyway, that's enough of this. I'll catch you next time, because I don't want this to be too long a video. It's already 9.5 minutes because I've shot all this in one go. Okay, see you later. God bless. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.